was to be a mom. And about 12 years old, I had my first cycle, and it lasted for 6 weeks. And so I went to a specialist here in town, and she said, you have PCOS. If you know what that is, I'm sorry. You're going to have trouble getting pregnant. All I heard was your body is broken. You don't operate right. You don't work. And so when I met my husband, my now husband, we knew that having children was what we wanted to have right away. We wanted to start a family. And I said, well, my body doesn't work according to the specialist, so let's just try and see what happens. Nothing happened for a little while. Went back to this said doctor, and she told me, you will not get pregnant unless you're under 200 pounds. You will not get pregnant because you have PCOS, and you will not get pregnant without help. I was like, excuse me? And I was like, dumbfounded. I was like, but I'm active. I've run 8 triathlons. I've done God knows how many 10Ks and 15Ks. We're active. And she's like, you may be active, but you're probably one of the final people to cross the finish line. So she went bye-bye very quickly, and we found a doctor that we loved. And to prove her wrong, we decided to really focus on our nutrition and working out more. And in December 2012, we welcomed a 9.5-pound baby boy. It felt really good to tell her that she was wrong. So the first year of his life, of Liam's life, it was us not killing each other and making sure the baby lived. And the second and third year of his life, it was to make sure he was well. Every 4 to 5 weeks, he was sick, and we had a whole nother round of antibiotics. We had sleep deprivation. Fitness and nutrition was not our main goal by any means. If we sat down to eat dinner together, that was a win. Thank you, daycare. So life kind of took a turn in 2015. My body said, you've treated me like crap for long enough, so I'm going to hit you with 3 stomach bugs in a row, and we're going to change the chemical makeup of your stomach and your intestines and the way you process food. So I got to eat a plain bagel with Sprite every day, because that's all I could stomach. And according to the specialist, I needed to just eat yogurt and take a probiotic, and that would fix the insides. Through work, I met Megan and Niles, and she invited me to a 5-day clean eating challenge. And for 5 days, I ate food. I ate real food, and it was amazing. But with life being crazy, I didn't stick to it. I wasn't committed to Beachbody. I kind of thought, I was like, oh, sure, it works. And then in November 2015, on November 3rd, I got hit with hives all over my body. I stopped breathing. I passed out. We had no idea what caused it. That was a wake-up call. The real wake-up call came immediately after that, when a specialist told me that I needed to wear a medical alert bracelet and carry an EpiPen. The real wake-up call from that was when I had to teach my 3-year-old how to use an EpiPen in case Mama didn't wake up. So that was hard, to say the least. In 2016, Matthew and I decided that we were going to drink Shakeology as many days in a row as we possibly could, because I was tired of being sick. I was tired of the anxiety. I was tired of only eating bagels and drinking Sprite, and I wanted to live. Liam deserved more. So I joined more of Megan's groups. I got more guidance from her. We started incorporating workouts with size and Pio. I started finding the athlete that I used to be. I was not just a mom, but I was also an athlete. And then one day, it just all clicked. It started working. Life calmed down a little bit. And Matthew and I started having discussions of, let's start a family. And I said, okay, I'm fine with that, but we know now I'm 5 years older and we have a toddler. Okay, sure, let's start a family. Good idea. But I want to give my body the best chance I possibly can. And I knew what I wanted to do was to heal my body, heal the inside, so that I could get pregnant and give whatever baby we had, or babies, the best chance. My body was put through the ringer. I didn't have the confidence that I wanted to have, that I had years before, but it was building, it was getting there. My control still was there. I was still treating myself, trust me. But I was getting there, and I knew that the ultimate reset was going to be what I needed mentally and physically. I started the ultimate reset on March 1st. Also on March 1st, I started my second round of Clemen, which helps you get pregnant with PCOS. And I knew this is what I needed to do. The control, the system of the ultimate reset, the structure of it. I just thrived with it. I loved the structure. Didn't love the power greens by any means. Can we put that in a pill form? But I journaled my entire 21 days on the ultimate reset. On day 2, I wrote down the expectations that I wanted from the ultimate reset and then what I wanted to give to the ultimate reset. I promised myself that I would do it wholeheartedly and that this would be the first Beachbody program I would finish from start to finish. And I did. On day 14, I wrote that the expectation of getting pregnant on the ultimate reset was absolutely absurd. And that was a lot to expect from a 21-day program. Because it is. I mean, it's a lot to expect. So my results were great. I lost 18.4 pounds. I left 11 inches. I was having to roll my pants at work because they would just fall. It was pretty great. And then we decided to do size one day after I finished the ultimate reset. And I was like, God, I'm getting really dizzy. What the heck is going on? Maybe it's because I haven't worked out in 3 weeks. Whatever, that's fine. Well, something in my head was like, let's see. On March 27th, I found out that we are pregnant and we are expecting our second child later this year. So the expectation was not too high. And then with the ultimate reset, I was able to learn to set high expectations for yourself. Set high expectations for Beachbody programs and their products because they work. If you haven't done the ultimate reset, you should. Not because you want to get pregnant, but just because it is a phenomenal program. So it was a great transformation for me mentally and physically, and it is what our family wanted. Liam's going to be able to be a big brother, and because I trusted my body and I trusted my coach, I was able to. I haven't had any breakouts. I haven't almost died. I've never had to use my EpiPen, thank God. But it just transformed my life. So.
Wow.